What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are doing good. You know, in for the class, working really hard, surviving the pandemic. So, how's everyone doing? Oh, you know what? Let's see if you guys have posted anything since last class. Old man update. We got two people who posted something, and one's a PSD, which you shouldn't be doing. JPEG. Also, JPEG. Like, seriously, said that. Save it as a JPEG. You're gonna kill the blackboard. Yes. Can I open it? Yes, of course. We're trying to save Blackboard as everybody and their grandmama's on it. Okay. Getting there. Looks a lot like where we were, so I mean, you said you lost everything, so that's good. You know, you got to the same spot. The thing that you need to be careful about is whatever texture... Oh, this is your picture. Okay. So once that's gone, right, you see all this? That's because you don't have a separate layer. You needed to have a separate layer so that you could go and select the head, right? So you wanted to come in and be able to select the head and not color outside the lines, but since you only have one layer, you're coloring outside the lines. Once you close it down and then try and start over, then it's over, right? That selection's no longer there and you got to put it back in. So with that said, you know, you're gonna probably have to try and come in here and clean this up. Okay? But for this, you know, okay, I see it, I see the face, I buy it. You just gotta work a lot faster. A lot faster. Because it's due next Monday. I see no one's commenting. You guys are going to be mad once your grade drops. Like, I gave everyone grades based on what we had and stuff like that. But don't be surprised if you fail this class just because you can't do some very, very simple comments and posting. Oh, all right. All right. Getting a little dark. But it's all there. I see it. Right? See, here's the difference right there. Thing is that yours is getting a little dark. So you're going to want to come in and lighten it back up, right? But this is definitely on the right direction. This is good. I buy it. Proportional issues as far as his eyes too big, nose is too small. But, you know, I think you're getting it. Excuse me. I think you're getting it. It looks, I buy it. It's just too dark, right? You definitely want to come in here with your soft brush. Pick one of the lighter colors. Back on normal mode. Right? And just lighten it up. Okay. Then you can go back in and rework it. But that's pretty much my only critique on this one. Just lighten them up so that you can come back in, right? Get in some of these highlights here. Excuse me. Okay? So, keep that up. Might not even need to lighten this part up so much as this here. Alright, so you can really work in those shadows and stuff. Good. Let's see. I don't know if people have, they're just like, oh, I'm here. Here's where I'll show my progress. No progress. A lot of y'all ain't posting. There are more posts for me than any of you. That's a problem, right? Everything, your whole entire participation grade depends on you actually doing something here. So I don't know why you're not posting here, or at least commenting on the people's posts who did post something. Right? You need to post something. You guys having any problems with Photoshop or getting it to download with Adobe? Like, what's going on? Your internet shoddy? Is that why people aren't responding or posting? Like, what's going on? You gotta let me know. You gotta talk to me. Otherwise, I'm just gonna go off on the fact that you guys just didn't want to do it. So talk to me. Hey, how's it going? Doing all right? Just went over a couple people's pieces that they put in. Every time you go back to your old man wet, you hate it, you love it, you're like, man, that's really good. Let's see. The posting of the old man totally slipped my mind, but I have been working on it, so I'll be posting now. Good! Just the original pic comes up. Not sure how to bring back the whole thing. Is it on? Did you save it as Photoshop file? Did you save your Photoshop thing to the desktop by mistake? Like, was there a problem? Brown, please go back upstairs. Please. Sorry. My youngest son trying to come down and interrupt. So yeah, I don't know how it was saved. So if you're looking at a Photoshop file and it's not there, I don't know. I really don't know. So, but hopefully you were looking at it well before today. Like that, you should have brought that issue up a little bit earlier. But even with that said, you know, you still got some time to really work some stuff out. Just need to show that it's working. But I mean, the thing is that with Photoshop, it all depends on how you saved it. So. You won't close it. Oh, you got, well, if you have it up and you're working on it, right? Then you need to you just need to save it as then again, I don't know why it wouldn't save the original. Like save it as something else. So go save as, but still a Photoshop file, but call it Old Man 2 or Old Man Test or something like that. I would try that. Ah. It's so loud. I really want them to be behind that too, so if that's the case, we're going to move that up to here. Booyah! Look at that. Alright, cool. Really do like how this is starting to come together. So you guys have any problems with Adobe at all? Oh, let's see. I missed something. Just here to bring back the whole. We read that. Yeah. But like I said, I would definitely try and save that as something else. And look at where it's saving it to. Okay, so that might be a thing too, especially since Photoshop and Illustrator might be new to what you're doing right now. So if you went to Control S, right, or you went to try and save it, and you're like, all right, I'll save it to my desktop, right? Now you're saving it to your desktop. It saves that, but when you go to your hard drive or your thumb drive and you click on it again, it just brings back whatever you had before because you're saving it in two different storage spaces. So that might be an issue. There might also be an issue with the image being not necessarily corrupted, but corrupted, you know, to where when you save over it just rewrites the whole thing. So I would just the first thing I would do is try and save it as something else. So Old Man 2, Old Man New, you know, version 2, whatever, just something different, and then pay attention to where you're actually saving it to. think we should move this guy. Hopefully he's, nope, not that guy. This guy. Hopefully he's still mostly there. Nope. Although we could move him too. That's not the one I want. That's the one I want. That'll work. Him there. Oh man, positioning all these people is crazy. And then we just need to put someone in the back, which we can do. Let's see if we can move her over just a little bit. Fill in that gap because I don't like it. Right, so we're there. Once again, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns about the assignment, you guys need to let me know, okay? Next class we're going to have critique, so remember this assignment is due next class, so you need to get it done and in, right? I will be putting up the assessment, okay? And you need to have it in before class starts so that I can so that it can get graded, and so that, you know, so it can get graded and accounted for. It's not late, right? Kind of got to make sure all those things happen. So before 9:30, before 1 o'clock on, before 1 o'clock on the 13th, which is Monday, you need to have your assignment in. Okay? Make sense? And you are going to have to go further down. Or further up. It's going to put you like that. No. The eraser. and done. I wonder if I could get my logo in there as well. Panda, your hair is looking real little, really? So you're streaming on Twitch? I'm streaming everywhere. Mostly, it's like I'm streaming class, actually. So right now I'm currently in the computer applications class, but I figured I would stream on multiple platforms just in case someone preferred Twitch over YouTube, over Picarto. So I'm streaming to everything. Lower me up. How you doing, Bakia? You doing all right? You at work? Home but working on work. All right, well that's cool. Where's the 80s music? That's all you played in class. Well, considering that if I put it up on YouTube, 80s music will instantly be flagged for copyright infringement, I can't do that. So if I were to reach a certain benchmark when it comes to YouTube or Twitch or something like that, I'll have a 80s party that won't actually, be kept. So I won't be in violation of anything because it'll be live. But when I do these, it's all live streams and stuff like that that get saved so that people can go back and access them later. And because of that, I have to use royalty-free music. JR, the last few weeks trying to finish that massive 3D print. Yeah. Looks good though. What is it? Thanatos is great for 80s music. Is great. Absolutely great. Still not trying to get sued. Because it's synthware, right? And that's what this is. This is all synthware stuff. And I don't remember if he is royalty free. I didn't think that Prime was. So... Oh, come on. So are they not making you go back to work anymore? Because I know at one point it's like, oh no, you still got to come back to work. Just curious if they're making you work or not. Should have really labeled these. Okay. This week, okay. So, but they finally were like, "Yo, you need to stay home." That's good. Should have been doing that anyway, right? Absolutely no need. If you don't need to be, if you're not guarding the front lines, you don't really need to be at home at work. Are you really considered essential personnel? I'm just saying. Well, yeah, okay, wait. Let me rephrase that. So, are you really essential personnel for society? Or are you essential personnel for the company? Because those are two completely different things. Yes, I'm saving lives. Oh yeah? That's great. That's gonna be good. Look forward to it. When are you gonna air it? Like, are you gonna show us it all? Or are you just gonna keep it all silent to yourself? Oops. Too much, I see. Wait, that was it. I let the paint dry for a few days. I'm editing the footage. Oh, so you're just gonna do all at once? One big one. Makes sense. Editing's gonna be fun. Video editing, man, don't even get me started. Video editing is so ugh. That's over. This needs to be done better. It's normally the thing that takes me the most time is the video editing. To be honest. You know what's not though? What's not unfulfilling like that is After Effects. Like when you're creating effects and stuff, I find that so fulfilling. Because in the end you're like, oh, look what I made. You know, but video editing is just like, oh yeah, look, I put this together. Right? That's my big thing. I'm like, could be better, could be fun. Not even all the way over. Which leads me to believe they're not all the way over down there either. I probably should have done that. After Effects is great, but it's a chore to edit videos in After. Oh yeah, no, don't edit in After Effects. No, you create effects in After Effects. Otherwise, you're just gonna be miserable. Editing in After Effects is rough, but putting stuff together, I mean, I have to admit, I love it. I'm gonna actually be making a. Here comes a new Challenger animation in After Effects, so that should be fun. Now I need to come in here. I need to give this stroke. There we go. Look at my poster, it's coming together. The video editing in After Effects, and I'm like, how? Oh, they're just evil. That's just all there is to that. They're just like, we are evil. But, you know, if that's what they're doing, so more power to them, I guess. Move this down. There. Eraser. I have no idea what this one is. So it's in the group. It's in the group. I wonder if I just click on this. If I go group. Come over here and try erase. Nope. Didn't think so. Hope. Hope. Boundary. So are you printing now? Are you 3D printing now? remember 2 projects for clients from a while back. Nice. I'll get those little ninja things to you eventually. I've been playing homeowner, you know, so I've been working really hard to make sure that's in place. You know what I mean? So fixing up the backyard, doing stuff like that. So start the ninja. Yes. All right. Yeah, do base ninja. But I know for a fact that I need a black dragon. Right? Like I know that for a fact, but we can start with the little one. I definitely need a black dragon. I'm trying to think, should it be posed? Should we just go ahead and pose it, or you know, I'm looking at the Funkos, right? And I know that before they had the hands and there was like shoulder joints, and that was about it, right? But then I'm looking at my Big Trouble Little China ones, and they're all, you know, they're posed in a way, but you can still move the hands, but they're posed. So I'm trying to figure out if it would be better just to leave it so that you can just move the hands up and down, you know, the wrist, like, ha. But El Dragon Negro. Yep. Okay. Well, yeah, no, I wasn't trying to do anything fancy, just really trying to figure out what would be the best. But Base Ninja, and then Black Dragon's definitely going to be the first. He's going to be first. Now to come in here and use something from A Dark Legacy. Don't tell anyone. Symbols. Oh, I wonder if I have my symbol drawing instead. You know what? Screw it. Let's try it. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't need to be anything. So, anything too bananas. Above the head texture. I figure it's so weight heavy towards the bottom that up top just a real nice easy texture brush, you know. And I still got to see if I'm going to drop these guys a little bit further. Like I want, you know, I plan on pushing the depth a little bit, so once I'm done I'm going to select all the heads in the background and I'm going to drop them a little bit so they're not as strong, desaturate them a little bit, right, so that the black dragon sticks out the most with all the color, which means in turn that I have to tone this down too, which I already have. I just need to tone it down a little bit more. And then what I want to give on top of what I want to do on top of everyone, or just everyone behind the black dragon, is do like a rice paper texture, you know, so it kind of looks like a rice paper over top. I think that would be really cool. You know, try and make it as old-timey as possible, and still make it look as though it's new. You know, that mix of old, new and old and stuff like that. So that's kind of where I'm going. And I tried to put, like, I started drawing the other ninja that's over here, and I don't have a mask for him yet. Like, I don't have a mask for him yet, so I just started drawing. Oh my goodness, it was bad. Because I was trying to fit it into what, and I was like, oh, I'll just take a mask from one of these other people that we did on Twitch before. Yeah, that'll be good. And then it was not working. It was not working. But I really do like the way this is coming out, so. That really big brush. That's really purple. And so as I've been working on this, I realized something. Like, wait a minute, I'm doing all these things. I really need to I need to make a character and progress him all the way through. Like, just do an entire design all the way through. What exactly am I looking to do? Just instead of, like, keep creating the characters, like, hey, here's another character. But then I could start breaking off into, hey, this is one of the characters in the background. We need a character in the background. So here's a farmer, and here's a this, or here's a that, right? It's not always, here's a big story, because that's what I've been doing with all the new Challenger stuff. It's like, here's a new character that could potentially be in the story. And I think that's putting a toll on me wanting to try and get stuff done. So I really just need to sit down, write exactly what I'm trying to do for each character, and go, this is what's going to be needed for the pitch. I want to be able to do these things. Yes, background characters. You ever seen it in like Street Fighter when they're in the town or whatnot, and there's always those people in the back, like, yeah, well, they have to be designed too. Yes, like NPCs. Very much like NPCs. And not to mention, you never know, they might become something, you might see someone in the background that eventually becomes part of the story. Not eventually, but, I'm pretty good about hiding people and stuff in plain sight. And plus, I really want to tell this. I want to tell the story of Ninja Empire. It seems like a lot of people they're like, oh, I want a comic. I'm like, dang it. Now I'm making this game, which I'm really excited about. Crowdsource. You make it. But I like making characters. That's my bread and butter, man. Put a word out to all the artists you know if they have any time. Just quickly sketch out a character that will fit the logo. Yeah, it's true. Where, oh where? Nope. Really should label these. Not me though. I don't draw. But it'll have no face. Well, then you just create a mask. You know what I mean? Whole thing. It's like the whole thing is about ninja masks and stuff. Know what I mean? Just a head with no face, no mask. You could be the faceless ninja. Alright, I got one more character that I guess I can throw in the background. I got nothing better to do than throwing a whole bunch of ninjas. Need to be viewed, and I need to go through my hard drive and clean it up. Well, that's true. You behind some people. Nope, looks like you need to be in front of the rooster though. Or not. Put you here. Yeah, just hide you. Boom, see, easy, problem solved. That's one character down. A guy with no face. 2 quadrillion more to go. Ah! What just happened? Don't do that. There we go. Alright, now that's filled. That's good. Stop stacking. Save. Save. Once again, I've been talking to people on the other stream, but for any of my students that are still hanging out, if you've got any questions, let me know. Just remember, next class, right? Critique day, you need to have your stuff in before class. Alright, so the submission will close at 9:30. Okay, so you need to have it in before then. I'll put it up today so you have enough time to get it in. Okay? All right. G students on work stream? Sure. Sure you do. They won't see it unless you go over to YouTube, though. So, just a heads up. That's what you want to do. A question is up. Question is up. You guys put it in the discussion board? Fair. And look. Here. Question is up. Look. Look back. Look back where? Let's see. How? Oh, you did. I'm sorry. How do I open someone's piece with downloading it to my Photoshop? What exactly do you mean? What are you trying to open up? I don't exactly understand what you mean. Every time I open Gideon's Old Man file, it downloads to my new. Oh, wait. Every time I open. Yeah, so the first thing you need to do, you need to right click and you need to save as, and then it's going to tell you where to put it. Don't pull and drag into Photoshop. Don't do that. Okay? And that might be one of the reasons why where you're saving it to isn't working. So what you want to do is right click on the image, right? Pop-up box is going to happen. You go save as, and then save it to your computer. Or you can go to course content. Sorry, course content, right? Click on the Old Man and then download. So you can just download it from here. Nope, sorry. Right, so you open it up here. It's right there, right? Right click, save image as. And then you tell it where to save it. Okay? Alright, go back to this discussion board. Hey Bagia, how's it going? Nice to have you in the YouTubes. Let's see, so we have some updates, I think. Nope, that was old. Did that one already. Okay, we did those two, so let's check this one out. JPEG. Okay. This one's coming along. Not bad. Not bad. Now the thing that you're really going to have to start doing is pushing your darks and your highlights. Because right now everything is kind of in the same range. Right? It's kind of in the same world. So you're not pushing your lights and darks. Once you start doing that, it's going to start rounding out the areas around the cheek, the ear, especially the mouth, right? So your teeth that you have, the bottom teeth at the bottom are blending into its mouth. So if you brighten up the contrast to that, so if you make it lighter, it's going to bring those teeth out. Or vice versa, if you make the inside of the mouth, you start going darker, and then it gradually becomes lighter as it's hitting the light. That'll work, okay? But I see the Old Man in this. I see him in it, okay? So you really just got to push your lights and darks, okay? Push your contrast, and this is going to be just fine. Good job. Good job. Sorry I missed your question earlier. I don't even know how I missed that. But yeah, like I said, right click and you should be fine. Critiques are next. I said critiques will be happening next class. Next class, critiques. I have no idea what you said. All right. I guess what really needs to happen is I need to start designing this guy's mask. So I have the ability to download Photoshop 2020 so I can get my hands on that symmetry tool You know what I don't do? Grab Photoshop. I even downloaded it too. Alright. I miss. I was getting breakfast. Nothing. Nothing really. Just started telling people, you know, when stuff was, when it's due, all that kind of good stuff. But you didn't miss much. Switch over to my other account. Alright. Awesome. Alright, so let's go ahead and work some stuff out, shall we? So if let's see, trying to create the time needle. I want this to be underneath his ear. And you're back. Welcome back. So that like so comes up. So do that. What? Thanks, man. Thanks for that sub. Wish I had more emotes to give out, but I need way more people for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See, even during class, you can still make it. That thing is still going though. It's like it's not gonna leave. Okay, there it is. I was about to say, I'm like, man, I might have to turn that down. Alright, so if there's here, right, so then here. Trying to figure out what type of ninja this last one is gonna be. So we're just gonna kind of start off the base right? Nothing special. Maybe it'll turn into something. Maybe make him look more like a Decepticon in a way. Right? Get this to wrap down. Looks like that. So this covers his nose, and then maybe, all right, you get a nice little thing here, you go. Nope, that doesn't look like that's working at all. We're gonna get rid of all that. Make that work with. I don't know. Don't think I like it hanging off his ear. Seems a bit weird, so we're not going to do that. We'll bring it in so it's on the jaw. And that'll just be his ear. Maybe give him the old Naruto thing. Guess that even though they're not the ones that did it first, it seems as though they're the ones that made it popular. You know what I mean? Did you sleep in that long? Is that why you're having breakfast so late? Oh, okay. It's kind of late. So yeah, you just you got up not too long ago. So you're telling me that ninjas don't wear orange or dress up like a bag of Skittles? No. You know, the main reason why I haven't really watched Naruto in its entirety, or more than, I don't know, like 15 minutes of an episode, is because I just can't get past that their main guy is bright orange. Right? And there's no reason for it. Like, if it's like, oh, well, this is my ceremonial garb, you know, it's orange, it's great. I'm like, okay. And I'm a guy who puts color on stuff, you know? I do. I put color on my guys all the time. But I think what Naruto eventually got to, which was like mostly black and then orange accents, I was like, there you go. You know, that makes more sense if you're trying to be a ninja. But what do I know? What do I know? Okay. Kind of feeling this. Maybe the proportions, right? But kind of feeling this one. It's got a nice shape to it. I was gonna give him a hood, but Lord knows Ninja Empire doesn't need more people with hoods. Now I guess it's just what kind of hood, what kind of mask am I actually trying to give this guy? See, this is where that symmetry tool would come in handy. Designing my characters is way easier in the newer Photoshop. It's kind of cool too. I like where this one's going. Is it worth it? Is Naruto worth it? Because I've grown as a person, and I'm ready to go. You know what? I'll just watch it. Seems like there's got to be something. Like, everyone loves it, so there's got to be a reason for it. The show is about ninjas doing the least ninja things. Well, there's another part where he constantly is saying, "Believe that," you know. Especially now, because all I think of is Roman Reigns and his believe that in my yard and blah, blah, dumb stuff. So I enjoy this mask a lot. I think we're gonna go with that. Maybe if I can add. Yeah, I like that a lot. So what we're gonna do, take this and move it over here, and then we're gonna take this. get past Naruto. You seem hung up on him. 90% of people's favorite character is not Naruto. There are so many other characters in the show that are badass, but yes, the show is worth it. All right, I trust your judgment. So if you say it's worth it, I'll check it out. Did you see my Alien vs. Predator I spent 2 hours on? I did not yet. Sorry. I was in class. But I'll definitely check it out as soon as I can. Not in wrestling, dude. I can trust your judgment in other things, just not that. I saw that when they were trying to make like movies happen in stuff. It was like, okay, not feeling it, but that was weird. That was weird. We'll have to talk about that later, because right now my time with my class is over, so I want to make sure that I allow them to leave, and I will see you guys next class, which is on Monday, 1 o'clock. Make sure your stuff's turned in, because if you don't, well, you know what happens. If you can't turn it on time, that's a problem. So we will critique The Old Man, and then starting on Wednesday? Yeah, starting on Wednesday, we'll do critique. We'll do some Illustrator. I'll show you some Illustrator. We'll do that. You'll get your next assignment. That'll put us in that week. We've got 3 weeks left. 3.5. That'll put us at the end of that. Yep. And then you can get one nice, big, good assignment. And that'll be it. Okay? So yeah. So there we will do that. And there you go. That's it. So that's going to be it. Make sure you turn it in. Critique. It's going to be very important. You're going to miss it. And then the week after that, or the class after that, we'll jump into Illustrator, okay? So I will see you guys later unless you have any questions. And if not, all right, I will see you guys. I'll stay on chat for a little bit longer, and then I'll see you next class.